When I was a little girl, I spoke with what they call a lateral lisp. So every time I would say an S, it would come out like this, like that. So I never had any friends because on the playground I would spit all over my friends, and that's the truth. Until I took speech therapy and until my molars grew in as a young girl, I truly was alone, and I was embarrassed and never felt good enough or accepted. And I think that experience as a child, even though I was raised as a preacher's kid and we had lots of activities around us in the church and there were always friends and things to do and involvements, I believe that early experience of being made fun of because of my lisp drove me to my career and to becoming a professional speaker of all things and trainer, and one who could represent an international company on a platform or interview and not be embarrassed. And Ann has come a long way, baby, as they say, in terms of her own internal confidence, because of my associations, because of the hairdressers that have taught me how to put a look together, because of people who have nurtured me along the way and helped me to hone my skills, not only publicly, but also the one-on-one skills that I know are the most important in this industry. The big break came in 1978, and it came from the founder, chairman of Redken, Paula Kent Meehan. We had this nutritional line called Nutrilon that I was out selling, and I was a field rep, and I was living from hotel to hotel to hotel, didn't have a home for 2.5 years. But it wasn't successful. It was before the whole wholeness and wellness era that we live in now. Salons weren't really interested in vitamins. Nobody wanted to take them. Nobody wanted to sell them. So Paula said, we're going to discontinue this line. And I went to her and I said, if you discontinue the line, I'm going to have to leave Redken because I'm not a hairdresser and I can't represent the company and the products that way. And here's the advice. She said to me, why don't you change your message from you are what you eat to you are what you think, and start doing inspirational presentations for salon professionals. And that was the turning point. And I put together my first presentation, and I took the word beautiful and I broke it up, B-U to full. And it was an acrostic, and every letter meant something. And I did this whole presentation on being yourself to the fullest, from the inside out and then out to your world. And that was the turning point in the career. It took me around the world, and I have a vast number of friends who are truly friends, not only now but for eternally, because of Paula's advice. My relationship with Redken was a love affair, is currently a love affair, 40 years. And it happened because of a distributor sales consultant. And that would be one thing that I would really want to emphasize, is the power and the influence that a distributor sales consultant can have on a person's life. Mine was Bob Richmond from Hairdressers Supply in Dayton. He came into our salon where I was the receptionist, looked at me and said, there's a job at Redken you would be perfect for. And that launched this whole 4 decades with Redken. And everything I know, everywhere I've been, everything I own, I owe to my relationships with Redken, Fifth Avenue. Originally Redken Laboratories, but in 1993 we were acquired by L'Oreal, and that also has been a joyful journey, truly, to be acquired by a company like this, who truly gave Redken on a silver platter, New York City. And I think Redken has done very well with the opportunity that we've had. The essence for Redken, for me, is summed up in the 6 words that we use: learn better, earn better, and live better. And I've applied that to my own life. It's not just a mantra that we say or a mission statement, but it is something that has inspired me. Redken has inspired me to learn all the different things that I can learn, so that I can earn at the highest level, so that I can too live better. And I think now it's time for us to start saying, learning best, earning best, and living best. I think that's the highest version that all of us want and need and deserve to have.